for tonight's show. I'm in a good mood tonight. I want each of you to be in a 10-man, over-the-top rope, invitational, preview to the Backyard Rumble. And the winner of that match gets a shot at Jordan Oliver's BEW Championship. The Chico! To be entering. Oh, everybody, here we go. El Diablo, they have been able to go base, want to be a little bit cautious.
Cameron Jackson! Cameron Jackson!
Jackson! Wait a minute. Cardell, pull him outside the ring. Cardell, you trifling. You shiesty. You fool. He hit him with the locked jaw.
On the outside.
On him back inside.
Cameron Jackson has been eliminated.
Cameron has been eliminated from David! David!
David just eliminated Johnny Reed.
Holy moly, look at the face! The disbelief! The disbelief!
David, what are you doing? That's your brother.
No. David! David! Whoa! What tarnation? Freddy Flamingo!
Flamingo!
Ain't that his name? I said it right.
And new #1 contender
tell me
for the
Freddy Flamingo
BEW
is
Championship.
going to the Backyard Rumble. In his debut matchup, Freddy Flamingo is going to the co-main event. Bingo! And Noven. Welcome to BEW. You got yourself a title shot.
The Flamingo.
Wait, Freddy, he's going after Noven.
Wait a minute.
Does he have a death wish? Oh my God!
Wait a minute. Is that what I think it is?
Wasn't that the...
Is that what I think? It is.
The dark side! Hallelujah and amen.
We're gonna be breaking kayfabe a little bit on this one, but fuck it, cause the dark side has a message for the people. You see, due to what happened at King of the Yard, in that unsanctioned street fight between the dark side and Nevon McDonald, the dark side was injured. The dark side suffered a concussion, and the dark side has been told that he can't wrestle for the foreseeable future. Now, this ain't a storyline. This ain't some bullshit. This is the truth. I got the doctor right here, the note. I got the x-ray. Needless to say, this has been devastating. The dark side's about to get his title shot. Finally an opportunity where he rightfully deserves to be. And it's all taken away just like that. And on top of that, it's taken away by this son of a bitch, Nevon McDouchebag. That's not something the dark side's going to be able to live with. And it's going to be a whole bunch of restless nights with no sleep in the dark side's future. But know this, and mark my goddamn words, motherfuckers. The dark side will heal up. The dark side will come back, will return triumphantly, and will reclaim his spot at the top of the roster, at the top of backyard wrestling in general. And all these motherfuckers, all these clowns with their little bullshit words, their podcasts, trying to disparage the dark side. I hear you. I see you motherfuckers, you roaches. And I'm coming for your necks. Know this. Know that the dark side will not be defeated and will not go silently into the dark. Motherfuckers. I will return.
Hello folks, and certainly not the way we expected to open up BEW. Very unfortunate news with the dark side, and we wish you a speedy recovery as you journey on to get yourself better. Very sorry about that. My brother ain't right. Noven needs help. As you can see here, I'm not joined by my colleague partner Johnny Johnson or Carlitos. Okay, Johnny Johnson dealing with some personal issues, and Carlitos is working on proving ground. So I'm here today, folks. The show must go on, and we gonna give you the best entertainment we can possible, and I'm gonna do it and call to action as best as I can solo. So we got another announcement to make here. We have a new Rumble match taking place to determine the new #1 contender for Jordan Oliver's BEW Championship at the Backyard Rumble 2. So let's get ready. I'm going to call the action, and it's going to be on like a steaming pot of neck bone. Get your popcorn, get you something nice to drink, because it's BEW, and we're back.
Introducing Booker #1.
And you hear the crowd chanting for him. It's Paul Peterson. Winning isn't everything, it's the only thing. Somebody in this match is going to have to take advantage of this opportunity of a lifetime to meet the young shooter at the Backyard Rumble 2. Is it Paul's time? That's what we need to know. Nick Madison. All right. A lot of new talent we're going to see in this match. For instance, we have here entrant number 2, Nick Madison, making his debut here in BEW. A lot of upcoming rising stars we're going to see in this matchup.
Rules are simple. Throw your opponent over the top rope and do not get eliminated.
This is Backyard Rumble rules. First two men starting off. We got Paul and Nick. Paul got Nick in the corner, laying them shots in, followed by a chop. And another. Big splash by Paul Peterson. Paul Irish whipping him in the corner, and a thunderous clothesline. Down goes Madison. Peterson in that corner kicking the hell out of Nick Madison. I don't know what the hell Nick is going to have to do to stop this momentum that Paul's got right now. Yeah! We've seen Peterson plenty of times here in BEW on the end of a lot of punishment. And now he's dishing out some punishment. He's sick of all the BS. I think it's safe to say that he thinks it's his time. But here we go. Entrant number 3. Much like what we're going to see, like I said, at the Backyard Rumble 2. This ain't your normal Battle Royal style.
Murder Club, papi. Puerto Rico. I'm gonna take this over already, man.
Whoa! Coming straight from Puerto Rico, you see him holding up that Murder Club sign, El Gordo Barbera. I don't know if I've pronounced it correctly. Excuse me. Nick Madison, I bet he happy to El Gordo in this to get Paul off. Wow, what a big kick straight to the chin of Peterson. You got to eliminate your opponents from sending it over the top rope with both feet touching the floor. We seen on our last episode of BEW, Freddie Flamingo, as we know as the DARKSIDE, won the Battle Royal. But look at Paul here. Yeah, very unfortunate again what happened to the DARKSIDE. But we're going to crown a new #1 contender for Jordan Oliver's BEW title. In his in-ring debut here, another force to be reckoned with. We've seen him back at Day of Destruction 2 when he arrived on the scene, interrupting that huge BEW Championship dream match between Oliver and Cameron Jackson. He pointed directly at Jordan Oliver in that matchup too. Havoc going after Nick Madison here. And he throws him. And he's out now. Nick Madison has been eliminated by Havoc. First elimination in the match. Oh! Damn, what a stiff shot to El Gordo by Havoc. Havoc is causing havoc. How about it? I'll never forget that image when Havoc came out on the stage. Nearly cost Oliver the BEW Championship. Big splash there to El Gordo. Havoc is just beating the holy hell out of these two. Paul landing on the back of his head.
Havoc's gonna kill you. Havoc's gonna kill you.
And Peterson hanging on for dear life, and that's it for him. Havoc with his second elimination. El Gordo trying to beg off.
From West Point, New York, here's Big Mac.
We got another boy making his debut. A big boy at that.
I'm your biggest fan over here.
Is entering this Rumble matchup. El Gordo just begging for mercy. While this West Point former Marine coming up in this joint. El Gordo is eliminated, and these two big men are squaring off right here at the slaughterhouse.
Fuck you.
What a shot in the corner. Multiple blows to Big Zach. Big Zach is on his behind as Havoc drives his knee square into the nose of Zach. What a debut. Huge opportunity for both these monstrous figures. We could be looking at the #1 contender with one of these guys in the ring. Big clothesline by Big Zach.
Introducing number 6.
Such a pulverizing figure are both these guys, I would say, as we await the arrival of the next entrant in this match. Oh! The Shotgun Kid, the Superior Prodigy. Big Zach just got eliminated. The camera was caught on Johnny Reed. But Havoc clothesline Big Zach right on out of the ring. Man, I ask you fans, just how impressive is Havoc in this matchup? But now we got the most experienced of them all in there right now. The Rising Star Champion himself, Johnny Reed. Coming off a big win back at Day of Destruction 2. Retiring his older brother, Alan Styles Reed. Johnny Reed, one of the favorites here in BEW, and he's going up for a ride. Choke slam, choke slam, choke slam. You gotta love it. Wait a minute, Johnny Reed. He's looking with a big knife edge chop. Johnny Reed straight from the top Gunz. One of the best that BEW has to offer, period. And he's got the big man down. Havoc just got super kicked square in the mouth. That Top Gun style super kick. Johnny has got Havoc reeling here. With these karate style kicks. Swift, I tell you, swift. Wait a minute. Havoc just drove him down on the top of his head. He drilled him with that Texas pile driver.
Let's go Havoc. Let's go Havoc.
I've got to admit, the most impressive man in this match, period, is Havoc. Havoc has got the Rising Star Champion up. Oh my goodness. That looked to me paying homage to the dark side with that twisted mind. Johnny Reed is still hanging in this thing. I think Havoc got hurt there with his arm. He's holding his arm. And he tossed him out with the other arm. Out goes Johnny Reed.
#1 contender.
And your new #1 contender is Havoc. Jordan Oliver, wherever you are, I hope you're seeing this. Havoc is going to the Backyard Rumble 2 in his debut matchup.
Tabitha. Oh, Tabitha, my darling. Well, don't you look stunning this evening? But the trumpet has sound, Tabitha, and we have work to do. Day of Destruction 2, the 3 stages of hell match, that's exactly what it was. And I did what I said I was going to do, and I made the dark side my bitch too. I released him from this organization. I fired his ass. I'm the new chairman of the Slaughterhouse. This is the new era, and what I say goes. On the 32nd episode, that motherfucker disguised himself as another human being to become the new #1 contender for the BEW title by winning that battle royal. Clever that he was, Tabitha. It earned his way back into my slaughterhouse, as we discussed before. But the sins of the American cycle cost all the boys on the roster. Not just them, however, but also robbed the fans to see BEW for a whole 4 months. You see, folks listening, there is no one to blame but the dark side, because as long as he's around, we know he's toxic. Everyone is going to suffer because of him until we say otherwise, Tabitha. I'd like to talk to you about the King of the Yard tournament next. It was declared by my son. I allowed him to come out of his room and bury every damn one he could in that ring. But he failed in round 1. I should have crushed Navon's head under the heel of my boot the moment he was born. After I can't believe it, I told that boy to go on a hunt out there for AK-47 and cancel the tournament. He did just half of my orders because of that damn DARKSIDE getting in the way once again. But DARKSIDE, you found out here today that there is no price I will not pay. There is no death I will not stoop to destroy you. Now this unknown, irrelevant soul named Havoc is in the #1 contender title picture. And I have nothing but regret on making that match now. However, he has earned it. Therefore, with the authority and power invested in me, the young shooter Jordan Oliver will defend the BEW Championship against Havoc.
And against me. In a triple threat match it shall be. But not only that, but today, Jordan, your journey on the highway to hell stops in your purgatory, in which you will remain until the Backyard Rumble. Because you see, you and I are going to do battle with no disqualifications, with no countouts, and no outside interference from our factions. Just you and I will sacrifice you from the top guns into my ministry of destruction. Oh, yes. At the Backyard Rumble, Noven becomes BEW Champion. And I will kill what I created. Hallelujah. And amen.
Well, folks, that was the spookiest shit I think I've ever seen in my life. And I can't believe I'm related to that man. Can y'all believe that? I know I can't. But the story is, Havoc is the new #1 contender, and now Noven has inserted himself in the BEW Championship match. So now, Jordan Oliver, Mr. Young Shooter, you have to take on not one, but two monsters in Havoc and Noven. And that's not it, folks. As you heard from the owner himself, we have a huge main event for today. We have the Young Shooter, the BEW Champion, the leader of the Top Guns, meets the leader of the Ministry of Destruction, the Last Emotion, Noven. In an epic clash, no disqualifications and no countouts, non-titles match as we get set rolling to the Backyard Rumble 2 event. However, up next, as we continue on this 33rd episode, we're gonna find out who's gonna meet the Shotgun Kid, the Rising Star Champion, Johnny Reed, at the Backyard Rumble. Okay, Mikado picked up a win over Midnight Moon on the last episode, and Mr. 16, Cameron Jackson, the brother man himself, picked up the win over Rick Rios. So now Mikado, Cameron Jackson, go head to head for the #1 contendership. Which one is gonna meet Johnny Reed at the Backyard Rumble? Well, we ain't got to wait long. Let's get ready to find out.
This following match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the #1 contendership for the Rising Star Championship. Introducing from Ramblin' City, New Jersey.
There is such a presence with this man. Everywhere he goes, the people respond. And with good reason. He is a legend here in BYW. An iconic figure. The brother man with the master plan. The HNIC Dot. It's Cameron Jackson. 16.
16. Is that how long? And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan,
and there he is, his opponent, Tycoon Mikado, always filled with energy. Certainly unpredictable like usual. You never know what Mikado is going to do. Mikado in there with the king of the yard, Cameron Jackson. We seen Tycoon in there with an FTC member, Drew Hood, at king of the yard in round 1. And he looked very impressive. The best I've ever seen Mikado perform.
I do not work till I hear back.
One of these men are gonna be Johnny Reeds, new #1 contender at the Backyard Rumble 2. First time these two ever stepped in the ring with each other. Cameron's been in there with a lot of men over the years, but no one perhaps crazy, unpredictable like Tycoon Mikado. But respect is shown as we see there. Let's get it on. How about it, y'all?
Sneaking up on Mikado. Eat him up. Eat him up.
Collar and elbow lock up applied. Mikado has got the headlock. Wrenching it in. And now Cameron's got him. 16 indeed. Cameron just wrenching away. Good God, he's gonna tear Mikado's head off. Mikado got that wrist lock applied now. We're getting some chain wrestling in this match. In the early going. Props to y'all. I wonder which one of these guys Johnny Reed would prefer to face at the Backyard Rumble 2. We seen Johnny Reed take on Cameron Jackson in Cameron's debut. And Cameron defeated him. So I don't know if he would want to face Jackson. Mikado was a whole different story. Straight from Osaka, Japan.
What the hell is going on here? Oh, you Mikado! You wouldn't ring my Mikado!
These two squaring up with each other here. Got another lockup. Cameron's got Mikado in that corner. Referee gonna let him know how much time he got there on him. Senior referee Goldface. Mikado taking advantage with that car blowing his horn. We're right out here in Newburgh at the Slaughterhouse. People beeping the horn. Cameron getting his behind whipped now by Mikado. He's on the outside. Action is outside now, and he just got driven right into the ring post. And Jackson, he's flying. He's flying, y'all. It's Cameron Jackson Entertainment. I tell you what. Mikado, and he caught him in the gut, or he tripped him. Hell, my old eyes, I couldn't tell which one it was, but it was effective. And damn, Cameron just balls first on that bottom rope.
What does 9 mean? Get back in the car now! What 9 mean?
Mikado looking to take advantage of the winded and wounded. CJE. Wait a minute, not so fast. Cameron's got him in a fireman's carry. And he's spinning Mikado around. Spinning. Goodness, it's getting me a little dizzy. Oh, have mercy, Jesus. Cameron is seeing stars as well. Both competitors are down.
2.
Who's gonna make it up first?
3.
Both woozy like a drunk man. Mikado, Jackson just dodged that right hand. And he caught him with the scissors kick.
16.
Nicely executed by Mr. 16.
2. Damn.
You gotta believe Jackson thought he was gonna get another opportunity at the BEW Championship. Last time we were on BEW episodes, but Cordero eliminated him from the Battle Royal. These one punches will knock any man out senseless.
Jesus Christ.
Jackson could have had that thing won, like I said, but Cordero brought himself back into the matchup after he was eliminated by CJE. Okay, and then Cordero hit that lockjaw on the outside and caused Cameron to get eliminated as he threw him back in. It was trifling, it was shiesty. But now Mikado has got the tarantula pride. Cameron has never been folded up like this, y'all. At the hands of anybody. But tonight, Mikado's got him.
Jesus!
What's going through that unbalanced mind of Mikado? He just hit that splash from the second rope.
Rope break, you got Mikado.
And Cameron had got his hand on the rope. This match going exactly how I expected to. I tell you that, fans. Wherever you are, thank you for joining us and watching some BEW. We back y'all on YouTube. Thank goodness Noven allowed it. Mikado with them patented strikes. And another big slap. Cameron may be unconscious. Mikado, he's wailing on him. He's wailing on him.
What?
He's wailing on him some more. Mikado, go for that Mikado Buster to CJE.
You ain't
And Cameron is disgusted.
Get a count! Alright!
Ah, damn it.
Wreck!
Mikado just driven his
Right!
sneakers,
He is a Japanese wrestler.
his wrestling
CJE.
sneakers down into the gut of CJE. Cameron's gonna have to come up with a masterful plan if he wants to win this one and head to the Backyard Rumble to face Johnny Reed for the Rising Star Championship. Wait a minute, he's got one. I think he got the plan to go for the afro shot. No sir, the reversal. Mikado taking him down and hit him with a leg drop. Funny thing is, Cameron, he is already a star, but he's looking to add to his accolades.
Yes, Jamaican.
I thought I read the book. I ain't know. You don't speak that language?
What?
I thought you spoke Mandarin.
That's Chinese!
Chinese.
Racist!
These two having some words exchanged. As entertaining as we know. Wow! What a maneuver by Taku Mikado. Knees first into the nose of Cameron. And folks, that is it. That is it. Boys at home, I will call this an upset. I'll tell you that.
And the new #1 contender, Tycoon McDonald!
We got a new #1 contender for the Rising Star Championship.
It's okay, TJ! Maybe next time, TJ! Man, you're rich! Man, you're rich! Man, you're rich! Man, you're rich!
This is one of the biggest upsets in BEW history. Takuma Mikado is headed for the Rising Star Championship at the Backyard Rumble 2. Goodness, we got Havoc and Oliver. Now we got Mikado and Johnny Reed. Top Gunz. Y'all better be ready. Y'all better be ready, baby.
Both that right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Hardcore Enigma and BEW Hardcore Champion, Shadow Grimm!
Shadow!
Well, it's safe to say business is damn sure about to pick up right here and now. Because the butcher of the slaughterhouse, the Hardcore Enigma, Shadow Grimm, is here for another open challenge.
Yeah, Shadow!
That's right.
Climb that rope. You got it.
Shadow won that championship.
You bloody motherfucker.
At the Day of Destruction
You
2
bloody
event.
bastard.
From longtime rival
That's period
David
blood.
Lowell from the Top Gun. The anti-era is over.
So,
In the Hardcore Championship
Peterson, huh?
is about to be defended under hardcore rules.
Wanna come on social media, talk all this fucking crap,
He did it. He did.
and you think you can step in the ring with me?
That's what he thinks.
The Hardcore nigga? You think you got the balls to come in here and take this away from me?
That's what he told me.
Man, get your pussy ass out here. Come take
Well, it looks like Paul Peterson and Shadow Grimm got some beef. Holy moly!
You deserve that for not
Peterson
having an entrance.
making the biggest mistake of our
Get your ass
lifetime.
up.
Running at this ox. The ferocious beast that is Shadow Grimm. When he's got his favorite weapon in hand. Oh, Peterson, you got a lot to learn. Oh, what a big suplex. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't know that Peterson
Knock
and
that
Grimm had
bandana
some
right off his head.
words exchanged on social media. Peterson looking to make a name for himself. And he seems to be cut open right above his right eye. After that steel chair shot, that very first one.
Yes.
By Shadow Grimm. Damn, that looked
Keep
like
it
a
flowing,
deep cut
baby.
to y'all.
Hell yeah.
Right between the eyes. By Shadow Grimm. No mercy. No remorse. Paul, you need to learn when you step in the ring with Shadow Grimm, ain't no games gonna be played. Grimm just kicked him square in the left eye. Grimm don't give a shit. I'll tell you that. Folks, excuse my language. But this is gonna be nasty. And it won't be for the wicked heart. Grimm driving the chair in his feet right into Paul Peterson. Just cover him. Just get it over with. But Peterson kicks
He's got
out.
fight. The kid's got fight.
There's no denying the heart that Peterson has. No denying. And look at him fighting back. Shot after shot.
All right.
Right hand blows to the face of the Hardcore Enigma.
Yeah.
Peterson coming
All
back
right.
with these blows in the corner. And the string.
Yeah, there you go.
Paul connected with that vertical suplex.
All
not
right.
enough.
2.
Y'all, this ain't the first time Peterson has answered a championship open challenge. Okay, in just his second matchup, he answered a challenge, Johnny Reed, for the Rising Star title. Yeah, he might have come up short, but he's learned a lot. He's an opportunity.
Yeah, Shadow's
Very
curse.
optimistic. But Shadow Grimm, this is going to be definitely an uphill battle for Paul. He's got the figure 4 leg lock in, does Grimm on Peterson. And Grimm just might make him submit.
Shadow Grimm! Oh, no.
Grimm is steady on the attack.
No.
Now on that leg, as you see, working it. You gotta believe Shadow Grimm is seeing Yankee, the difference maker, and Paul Peterson here today on the 33rd episode of BEW.
No.
The winner of this match will indeed face Yankee at the Backyard Rumble 2. Holy! Oh my God! Did you hear that? That sickening shot heard around the slaughterhouse with that steel chair. It's one thing to have another one. Peterson is going to be a one-legged man when this match is over with.
Oh,
courtesy
yeah.
of Shadow
Makes a pizza out of his
Grimm.
face.
Peterson, please. Referee, can anybody stop this onslaught that Grimm is showing and displaying here today?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Grimm's victory back at Day of Destruction 2. His celebration was screwed up. My God. Peterson tried to pick something up, and Grimm said, He said, and launched that chair at him. And then launched Peterson into the ring post. My God. Medic, somebody's going to have to check out Peterson. He's got a deep-ass cut on his eye, right above it. His back and body is being tortured. When I say that Grimm is the butcher of the slaughterhouse, I ain't kidding.
Come on, Shadow!
Y'all gotta believe what Owner is telling you. My goodness, Peterson just got put right through that shit there that was assembled by Grimm. Just pin him. Just get it over with. I think Grimm is enjoying inflicting the pain. Very bold of Grimm to have a hardcore championship matchup when he knows he's got Yankee for it at the Backyard Rumble. But he's still defending it. He defended it last time against 30 to Chico in one hell of a clash.
Come on, Paul.
Lord, he ascended to the top and hit that swanton for a victory. Good God, Peterson has just been dismantled and demolished at the hands of the hardcore enigma, the hardcore champion, Shadow Grimm. We gonna see Grimm back out here later today for that contract signing. Yankee is on his way.
Your following contest is set for regulation 1 fall.
One fall.
Introducing first, Midnight Move.
All right,
Comes. There he is, filled with energy and excitement with an adrenaline rush. I call him the biggest underdog in BEW
Have to break his damn neck on his
It's
entrance.
Midnight Moon. Oh
Oh, he hugging Goldface. Ain't that nice?
And
That's why I love Midnight Moon. We don't see people like him here in Newburgh.
Fresh!
And out comes here another man in his in-ring debut.
That's some hose water.
Competing here today. He is shiesty. He is grimy. This trifling son of a bitch. Mike Fresh.
Yeah, Moon.
Mike Fresh attacked Joseph Anthony. One of the reasons why we won't see one of my favorites, The Last Survivor, here today on this episode is because of Fresh. Look at
him in his face like that. That mask can't help you see too good.
Fresh here in Midnight Moon, squaring off. Moon has got him. He's taking him down. Nice arm drags by Midnight Moon. He's taking it to Fresh. Fresh don't even know what hit on. Where he at? First time ever, Mike Fresh inside the square circle.
Come on, Moon, get back to the ring.
Come on, Moon.
Fresh eye Midnight Moon, and he caught him.
Oh, come on now.
Nice outside dive right there to Midnight.
1. Fresh, get him back to the ring. 2. Goldface, man, get him in there, man. Come on, Fresh, get him back to the ring.
Midnight Moon.
3.
Goodness, turned his whole mask around with that ring post
4.
blow.
Come on, Fresh, get him back to the ring.
Running him into it, rather. Excuse me.
You ain't right. You're not
Goodness.
right for that.
Midnight trying to fix himself, get himself together. But like a tiger,
Come on, Fresh, get him out of
like
there.
a predator on his prey, is Mike Fresh. Conniving. Clothesline. Oh, lariat. Larry Fishburne, you watch him. He would be impressed with Mike Fresh.
Yo, Rev, watch his foot
After
next
that
time.
clothesline. And a suplex.
1. 2.
I learned some things on the background of Mike Fresh. He comes from PFW. Passion for wrestling. That's where he began his wrestling. Funny thing is, the DARKSIDE competed in the same federation. Mike laying in them shots. Repeated kicks to the gut of Midnight.
Tell him, Goldface.
Midnight Moon, he's been in the ring with the likes of the DARKSIDE, with the likes, what a hurricane!
All right.
He's been in there with the unbalanced, diabolical owner of BEW, that is Noven. And he's been through a lot. He's tougher than a Waffle House steak. He's taken a lot of punishment any opponent can dish out on him. And now he's laying it in. On Mike Fresh.
2, 3.
Is it Moon's time to step up? Damn! Just got driven straight into that second ring turnbuckle. A lot of these boys on the roster is looking to step up and get their name out there by any means necessary. Our cameraman trying to get our equipment together here. Little technical difficulties. As we see Mike Fresh from Bronx, New York, going up top and missing that elbow. We seen that same elbow he hit on Joseph Anthony on the last episode.
Get it. Show him what time it is.
Midnight Moon positioning him like he wanted to be. Moon going to the top, perhaps where he's most comfortable at. What is he gonna hit? Oh my God, he missed it. Damn it all to hell, he missed it. As Fresh gonna take advantage of it and just laid him out. What an impressive maneuver for the win. Mike Fresh in his debut is triumphant.
Mike Fresh!
Boo!
You still stuck.
That's what it's about, baby.
Mike Fresh certainly making a name for himself in his early career here in BEW, picking up the win over Midnight Moon.
Crazy. You out your damn mind?
Oh my God.
Oh, no.
CJE.
Yes, that's exactly who it is.
How's your head? That ring post looks pretty hard.
Yeah. It's not funny, JJ. It's not funny. All around the country, I go up and down the East Coast, and I try to get my point across. And then you do that to me? God.
Let me explain something to you first. Noven put me in that rumble to assure that the BEW Championship would come back to the ministry, where it belongs. You and your little jumping around, ha ha ha. No, I'm not about that. I'm about... You know what? If you got that much of a problem with it, I already okayed it with Noven. Backyard rumble, you really want to settle that little issue?
Seems like a plan to me, JJ. Seems like a plan to me, because all this Noven, over your case, Noven. I can understand. You love your leader, a dog loves his owner. But you sold your soul to the devil. And you ain't got to be that way. I'm going to turn that around, JJ. Backyard Rumble 2. I'm going to be right there for you, JJ. I'm going to make sure a dog finds his way to the light, because at the end of the day, all dogs go to heaven. And you're going to step before God, and God is going to look at you and say these words. Welcome to CJE, that is Cameron Jackson Entertainment, your #1 stop in entertainment for your backyard wrestling fix. I am, of course, your founder, chairman, and CEO, the brother man with the master plan. So JJ, Backyard Rumble 2, me and you, we can do that all day long. But when you do get to them pearly gates, just remember, you only spell God, CJE. See you there.
You booing me? Me? Listen here. If you think this is a democracy, I assure you it is not. You hush up and speak when spoken to. At this time, we are going to have a contract signing. Because at BEW 13, Backyard Rumble 2, we will have a hardcore championship matchup. Let's bring out the challenger. He is Yankee, the game changer.
Well, Noven must have forgot that he is the difference maker, the maestro of the murder club, the meanest, biggest, baddest man in BEW. It's Yankee. The last emotion is conducting this contract signing that shows just how big, no pun intended, of a match this is going to be.
I like you. Yankee, welcome. Please take a seat. Okay, you don't have to sit there. Let's bring out the champion. He is the hardcore enigma, the hardcore champion, Shadow Grimm.
Fan favorite Shadow Grimm coming back out here.
Shadow Grimm,
as if he didn't even have a match earlier. He looking crisp. Crispy. Picking up that win earlier on Paul Peterson. And if he brings that same attitude, that force and tenacity in the match with Yankee at the Backyard Rumble, he's going to retain it, folks. That's in my book. That's what I'm saying.
What a Shadow Grimm, hey. Have a seat, man. I mean, this is your moment, your belt, his ceremony. Have a seat, man. After you. Of course, you are the champion, so you go first.
Things can get out of hand right here, folks, before the contract even gets signed.
Okay, settle down, fellas. Settle down. It is a pleasure to be in the ring for the first time with you both great talent. Okay. Let me read this contract to you right now. Let it be known
in the city of Newburgh, New York. The granting of an unsanctioned hardcore match for the BEW Hardcore Championship.
That's what I'm talking about. What we want to see.
At BEW 13 Backyard Rumble 2. Champion Shadow Grimm will defend his title against Yankee, the Game Changer.
Oh.
This document has been reviewed under careful consideration by authorities of Backyard Entertainment Wrestling, which is me and me alone.
Of course, yeah.
These signatures
you like it to be you and you alone.
below donate that all aspects of this have been reviewed and agreed upon, following with boundaries and sportsmanship. Now, as we both know, in contract signings, it can get a little chaotic in professional wrestling and backyard wrestling. But I will not have that here tonight. I want you guys to sign this, for I am not responsible for what you two do to each other at the Backyard Rumble. So, before we get the signatures, Yankee, do you have anything to say to the champion, Shadow Grimm? Here's the microphone.
English.
Shadow Grimm. It's very, very, very nice to meet you again for the second time. How's your family doing, Shad? I mean, I remember, you know, last time we met, it wasn't really the way that you wanted to meet me, but you still met me, right? I understand. Yeah, you like that, right?
It's pretty amusing.
Oh! I understand you know, I understand you don't want to talk. I mean, you're probably in shock at the fact that you're here with me, a man that travels the world and wrestle all sorts of wrestlers. Shadow, I have nothing against you, man. It's all about business. And I'm here for this business. I want what you got. It's plain and simple. The world gives it to you, and I take it.
No.
Now I want that.
Hell no.
We're going to sign this contract.
That's not what it said in the script.
We're going to sign this contract. And when we face... No, look at me when I'm talking to you.
Oh, no. Oh.
When we face Mr. Shadow Grimm, you think you're the soul taker? You think I'm scared of you? Is that what you think?
But he ain't scared of you either. He'll put his foot in your ass. I know it.
Let me remember you. That match that I had with 10 people wasn't easy, but I pulled through. And then I came out that curtain and bashed your fucking head in with that damn belt right in front of your damn family.
Whoa!
You understand?
You ain't right. You ain't right.
Now I'm gonna sign this.
You said nothing like that. You is not right.
Shut up!
I wish the...
I'm gonna say it like this. You and me are gonna face. Like I said in that promo, you and me are gonna face. You're not gonna walk out champ, partner.
Not funny.
Very harsh words by Yankee there. Bold words.
And now, the hardcore champion, Shadow Grimm. Do you have anything?
Shadow snatching it from Noven.
You got no manners, huh?
You don't need that.
Damn right I don't.
That's right.
Because people like you make me sick to my stomach. You're nothing but a fucking coward.
That's right.
You're nothing but a coward. You come out here after I win my match with David, and you attack me.
It's called opportunity, Shadow.
Opportunity my ass.
That's right.
You're a coward. And this Saturday, Backyard Rumble 2, it's time. It's time for war.
Like that.
Me and you. Nobody else. Mano a mano. Compa, yo te voy a decir una cosa a ti.
¡Oh! Sí.
En el nombre del más mejor luchador que ha habido en la Liga Mexicana AAA. En las palabras del Pentagón Junior, papá. Yo te tengo cero miedo.
You fucking mark.
Shadow, please. Signature.
Shadow. Before you sign that contract, I want you to understand one thing.
Yes.
En las palabras de Puerto Rico, yo no le tengo miedo a morir.
Hold it. Let's get this contract signed. And there you have it.
You can cut the tension with a knife. Oh my goodness, Yankee! What a cheap shot! Damn it, Yankee!
I need guys out here.
A damn cheap shot to Shadow Graham. Noven calling for roster members to separate and stop this madness. Yankee taking out everybody. So is Grimm. Now Grimm fighting back. He's fighting back. He's got him. Yankee is getting his big ass kick, and that's just too damn bad. Get him, Shadow. For these two big men, the Backyard Rumble 2 has come early. Look at him go. Let him fight. Let him fight. Come on, Shadow. Come on. Goodness, these boys can't separate them. Oh, you saw it. You listen, tell me you saw it. That cheap shot below the belt by Yankee. Yankee, I just really, it's hard to like somebody like him. A cheap shot artist.
Shadow!
And now he's got Shadow steel chair.
Shadow Grimm! You think I'm scared of you? Huh?
Things is about to go from bad to worse.
Huh?
Oh! This is the stuff you'll see at the Backyard Rumble 2 when they go at it. Everything will be legal, including the steel chair. Damn it! We see what these two men can do with steel chairs. Can you imagine what it's gonna be like at the Backyard Rumble when they square off one-on-one? There will be nobody breaking them up. Yankee, oh, that was nasty. Trying to break the skull of this man. It's obvious Yankee got one goal in mind. To have Shadow as a stepping stone to where he wants to go in this organization, straight to the top. He wants to do it by first winning the Hardcore Championship. And if there's a breath in Shadow Grimm's body, he will fight.
Break his ankle.
And he will fight for that Hardcore title like he did to win it. And Yankee put him right through that wood. Will that be the image, y'all? Is that the image we're gonna see at the Backyard Rumble?
See you there, 18. Me tiene miedo ahora, cabrón.
Every time. Disgraceful, disgusting Yankee. Yankee, you big meanie, somebody need to deal with you. Somebody need to give you a taste of your own medicine and what you deserve. And that somebody is the Hardcore Enigma, Shadow Graham. And he's gonna give it to you when he defends that Hardcore Championship at the Backyard Rumble 2. It's gonna be an epic clash. It's gonna be one hell of a collision course when those two big men square off with no rules. Also, folks, I think it's time. It's what? It's time. It's main event time. As leader versus leader. As the young shooter meets the last emotion. One-on-one. No disqualifications. No countouts. who's gonna take home the W and have that momentum set for the triple threat matchup at the Backyard Rumble. It's Jordan Oliver and Noven right now.
The following contest will be contested under no disqualification rules. Introducing first, from the Netherlands, this is Noven!
It is now main event time, folks. And I'm not sure if this ring can hold the big egos that Noven and Jordan have. And there is the diabolical owner of BEW.
Tabitha?
He is Satan.
What's that, Tabitha?
He is morally corrupt.
Destroy Jordan Oliver? Oh, I plan on it.
It's about power. It's about greed. It's about ego. And Noven doesn't want to stop until he buries us all.
Welcome to my netherworld.
He is the last emotion.
Shango!
We've seen Navon and Jordan go at it countless times here in BEW, but never Noven and Jordan.
Today
this is the first time.
Is the end of our BEW Champion. At the Backyard Rumble 2, it will be him and I and you, Havoc. Watch as I decimate the young shooter. So Jordan Oliver, come out here and accept your fate. Hurry up!
Noven,
I'll come back there and get you myself.
Funeral-like attire, like he's headed to a funeral, that is. It could be Oliver's funeral here today. As we anticipate the arrival of the BEW Champion, the young shooter, the leader of the top Gunz. He is Jordan Oliver.
And the opponent.
Wow, look at that! Look at that!
Your current BEW Champion, the young shooter, Jordan Oliver!
Oliver stepping up to Noven's level. Look at that horrifying,
it will be mine.
captivating, compelling face paint
You
he's
just
got
wait on
on.
it.
Definitely up Noven's alley. And look at that face to face. Make no mistake about it. Everybody, or at least everybody I know, despises both of these individuals for what they've done here at the Slaughterhouse over the years.
Under no disqualification. No! Are you ready?
Remember, this is no disqualifications and no countouts in this contest.
Jordan Oliver, are you ready? I'll take that as a yes. Ring the bell.
And here we are. There's the bell. It's Noven, Jordan Oliver. Noven blocking Jordan's way and missed with that huge shot he was going to give, and Oliver laying him in now.
Come on, Jordan!
I wasn't expecting it to begin like this. Wait a minute. Noven grabbing him and launching him over the top rope, dumping him on the outside.
Dare you.
Jordan! Come on, Jordan!
Just like that.
The dynamic has changed in this
Don't you
contest.
turn your back on me, Jordan Oliver. I want you to look at me when I kill you.
Noven is going after Oliver with that big shoulder blow. Here we go. Nice arm drag to Noven. Wait a minute, can he get him over? Yes! Hip toss. Big drop kick. I don't think Noven was expecting this either. And you hear him roaring. He's got him. He caught him. Patent Noven. Spine meets steel. Steel wins.
Come on, Noven. Come on, Noven.
Yeah. Noven just drove Oliver with all he had. Straight into that ring post.
Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Damn it.
Noven driving his elbow straight into the throat of the BEW Champion. Kicked him right in the side of the head.
Already kicking the man's head in.
And if I can predict, yes indeed. Noven going for that leg drop and missed it. His leg just went driven straight into the hardest part of the ring on that apron. Can Oliver take advantage?
You're dead!
And yes, he can. We've seen Oliver connect with a lot of kicks like that here in BEW to many men and add Noven to the list.
To the guardrail.
What a main event we got for y'all here today.
Looking like vampire.
Wait a minute. Now Jordan straight into the guardrail.
To the guardrail we go.
Come on, Jordan.
Oliver trying to bring Noven to the guardrail. That's his guardrail.
Yeah.
Come on. I don't think you want to go fist to fist with the last emotion. And now he's gonna pay for it. Atomic drop onto the guardrail.
Come on, how's it feel to be at the guardrail, boy?
Jordan Oliver may never have children.
Yeah.
They just hit a big boot.
You might just have to use one angle.
Oliver's seeing stars and he's trying to shake off the cobwebs as Noven continues on the attack. Wait a minute! Big, humongous suplex. Just dropped Oliver right on his back. Trust me, it still hit the ground. His back. That definitely had to hurt. As Noven is stalking the young shooter. Like a hawk to the snake. Big kick to the gut. Double axe handle to the back. Noven has got Oliver exactly where he wants him. The spotlight has been on Jordan for the longest time as our BEW champion. And Noven wants to remove that spotlight and put it on himself. With repeated headbutts, and he drives him right into that fence. That steel fence.
Alright, false count.
I'm the man in control. That's what we're making it.
Alright, false count anywhere. Here we go.
What the hell? Now we got a falls count anywhere match.
That's a 2 count.
I suppose Noven has the authority to do that. Abusing his power in his favor as he's choking the life out of the young shooter.
You think you can be a demon? I ain't.
You heard him earlier today. He made this matchup and said Oliver will be in his purgatory where he will remain into the Backyard Rumble. But the defiant BEW Champion giving them the finger to the owner and paid for it with a choke slam on the outside.
Steve. Here we go. 1, 2.
I thought that was it right there, and Noven thought so too, because he's getting frustrated now. But take a look at Oliver, the young shooter, the champion for nothing. What a roundhouse kick! Noven still on his feet, but not for long. What a rocket kick by Oliver. As we begin to feel the shift of this matchup beginning to change into the favor of the champion. Oliver just drove Noven head first back into the tree.
Stay on him, man.
The big shot to me.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. Oliver has got Noven up. Power bomb. What a power bomb on the apron. And you hear Noven shouting out in pain.
Oh boy. Yeah, I know who you are.
Oh yeah. Double chop to the back of Noven.
Come on.
Oliver showing why he is the most dangerous man in all of BEW.
Damn.
Oliver has competed with a lot of men in this ring and in the Indies. Hall of Famers and all. Take a look at Oliver. Oh my God! Oh my! The embodiment of Satan himself just kicked Jordan's head clean, smacked the hell off.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, Jordan?
Holy shit, that was incredible.
Come on, Jordan, go ahead.
Now Noven driving his knee in his fist into the spine
What's it gonna be, Jordan?
of Jordan.
Come on, Jordan. What's it gonna be? Come on, Jordan. Get up.
And now
Now you're gonna feel the pain.
breaker.
Damn.
Noven pissed
Don't
off
sack her, boy.
about that powerbomb. I'm sure now he's targeting the back of Jordan as he's going for the big leg drop. Vintage.
Noven, you suck. You look like a drag queen.
I'll come over there to you
Remember
next.
countless wars
You look like a drag
that
queen.
Jordan has had
I'll be at your funeral.
with Noven. Or excuse me, my brother Navon. This is Navon. He has multiple personality disorder. And he thinks he's his father. But I remember Jordan and Navon.
I'll bring it to you. Come on,
Back
Noven.
on episode 15 in a hardcore match. I remember them on episode 16 in the Texas Death Match. Hell, I remember back in 2014 in the Revenge Lumberjack match. But now, fast forward to
I
now,
told you I'll destroy you.
Oliver and
Come on,
Noven
Jordan. Don't let him do this.
in their
Not let him
prime.
do.
Going at it in our main event on the 33rd episode of Backyard Entertainment Wrestling. And somebody is looking to go through this table. And it looks like it's going to be Noven. Oh my!
What a death drive through the table.
Just drove him with that driver through the table. Shucky ducky. Quack, quack.
Kicked out?
By
Come on,
God. Shout out to my hero Booker. That was
I
amazing.
told you it was that Tabitha.
But not enough to put away the last emotion of my brother.
my God, look at that
Noven
table.
has never been pinned.
Oh my God.
He has never been submitted
Jesus.
ever in BEW.
It looks like
It don't break no more.
Will
It
this
doesn't work
be the
that
day
way.
he gets beat? Will he regret making this match?
Crap.
Air Jordan.
Jordan just slammed him right onto what
Air
was left of that
Jordan!
table.
Air Jordan! Air Jordan! Air Jordan!
This type of matchup is
shit.
definitely
Oh,
in the
shit.
favor of Noven,
Oh,
but Oliver is showing what he's got
Oh my God!
as he's going to the top. Wait a minute, Noven set up. Oh no, Jordan just missed completely. And referee might gotta check that ankle because Oliver looks to be
Like, I
hurt
just wonder why
and
the
hurt
timer
bad.
cut off. Because it was just timing it and it just stopped.
Damn, we
but like,
know
I
he's
just
back.
wonder
you
if it
suck.
is or not.
He
see
took
what
a
you
choke
do?
slam on the outside
You see
earlier.
what you do?
Them backbreakers and ran into the steel ring post
What
with
is it,
absolutely no remorse.
It wouldn't matter.
0-8. 0-6.
Noven is not gonna have this match stop for nothing.
Jordan,
Who's gonna stop
you better
Noven?
kick this guy's ass.
He runs this whole place.
Don't do that because I know the code.
We've been having a hiatus because of him.
You want to call him hopscotch?
Everything is wrong in BEW is because of this man. Oliver, desperate times calls for desperate measures. Pulls that rope. Noven, demon or not, whatever he is, my brother has turned into. He is gonna feel that. Wait a minute, Noven is in one corner and Oliver is in another.
Oh man.
Oliver walking on the rope
Oh man. Yo.
with athleticism.
Oh my God.
That was a spell. I think Oliver was going for a hurricanrana, and it's safe to say Noven said and put him down with some type of power bomb.
Come on, Dorn.
Unorthodox, but certainly effective as we see Oliver looks like he's dead on the mat.
3,
Splat.
4, 5,
And that evil, sadistic, ruthless Noven
6.
biting the rope, trying to crawl his way back to his feet before the count of 10.
Noven's up.
And he's up.
Jordan, get up!
Is that all you got, champion?
Champion? Oui, motherfucker!
Noven has put away so many men and given them their last rites. Not just in BEW, but outside of BEW. And he looks to give the last rites tombstone pile driver to the champion of BEW. Wait a minute, what a reversal! Oliver, what a German suplex!
He's on the S game.
Oliver is arguably the best that has ever been in our ring here in Newburgh, New York. And he's showing, wait a minute, he's showing why. Oh my God! That has got to do it. What a driver. Noven has kicked out, and I don't know how. He landed on the top of his head. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lord, I am scared, and I think Oliver just know that he just fucked up. Stiff shots, repeated blows to the chest, and one straight in the mouth. Big sidewalk slam by Noven. I told you, he is Satan-like. He is crazy. He is unhinged.
Oh, no.
How is someone like this is running this organization? He needs to be in a place with a straitjacket. And the demon has flew straight down onto Jordan Oliver.
Come on, Jordan.
He can fly, he can dish out punishment like no other. Could this be it?
True.
The heart of Jordan
I will
Oliver.
fire you if you don't count to 3.
Despite that it may be a little black, yes. But Oliver can hang in there with the best of them.
How's that ankle, boy?
He went so far in the King of the Yard tournament. He is the BEW Champion. He is a former Rising Star Champion. He has done it all. But he has never, ever been put down, beat down, unmercifully like he is today. And his championship is definitely in jeopardy at the Backyard Rumble when he has to meet not one, but 2 monsters. The one he's in there with now, and Havoc.
Oh, I'm having fun now. Your anguish is
Noven is physically dissecting Jordan Oliver. He's been targeting the head, he's been targeting the spine, and now that ankle that got messed up when Jordan was going for that Air Jordan on the Noven on the table. But he's got Noven now, you saw there. He's got him.
You quit, Noven. You surrender,
rear naked
What is
choke.
he gonna be? Nay. He says no.
Goodness, what a stiff shot to the face. Followed by another as he's reapplying that chokehold.
Alright, that arm's faded. I gotta check the arm. Here we go. 1.
Noven looks to be out here. I know he ain't gonna tap out, but he might pass out.
Rock the bye, baby, on the treetop. What?
Oh no, he lives. The last emotion lives. Oh my goodness, he's got Jordan Doozle.
Oh shit.
The claws are wrapped around the neck, squeezing. And Oliver goes up, and he comes down. That's the damn second choke slam in the match, and he's going to win this here, y'all. I don't know how Oliver is going to come back from this. The question is, can he? This has been such a hellacious bout so far.
Come on, Jordan, come on, man. Come on, man.
Between 2 of the most popular guys that's ever come out of BEW.
Come on, Jordan.
What's going through the unbalanced mind of Noven now? They're both on the apron. This is a main event match for you. Goodness, they can't even stay on their feet right. Their balance is off, and who can blame them after everything they went through? Jordan, a Canadian destroyer, what is this? Good Lord! A back body drop on the earth. That's ground. No mats out there, y'all. No give.
You shut your mouth. You suck.
Jordan's back has been targeted, and now that's gonna hurt him. It's gonna hurt him in the morning. It's gonna hurt him right now. This could be it. It may be all she wrote. Somebody call the fat lady. That is Carlitos out there somewhere, and make them sing. Wait a minute. Jordan,
Hell no.
a version of the triangle choke, a modified triangle choke, if you will, to Noven.
Oh boy.
Noven is screaming. Whoa! It's Havoc. It's the image of Havoc. As we're back here live, Noven is he's on the rope there, and he blasts like Tombstone, the young shooter, straight to hell.
1, 2, 3. Ring
It is
the bell.
over.
Good
Your
Lord,
winner
Noven wins.
of the match, Noven. Your winner.
How about that Havoc appearing? You never fucked up our studio footage of this.
Yes, sir.
But the story here, the sins of the owner, has been costing us
championship
all.
mine
And will this
is
be
gonna
the
be with
scene
me.
at the Backyard Rumble 2?
Backyard Rumble 2. Yeah!
In that triple threat match, that we'll see Noven, Oliver, and yes, Havoc, the man who won the Battle Royal earlier today.
You wanna go, my friend? You wanna
1
go,
week,
my friend?
Jordan Oliver.
You wanna go, my friend?
You want some
You wanna go, my friend?
You want
You
some
wanna go, my friend?
Get in this
Come here,
ring.
my friend.
You don't want none of me. I promise you that.
I tell you what. I tell you what.
Our audience showing
I tell you why you suck, my friend.
their disapproval
I
of Noven.
assure you,
suck.
you get in this ring, I'll have your head. Where's the security?
My friend, you suck. Don't touch me. Don't take me out. Don't touch me.
Wait a minute. As Noven is arguing
that?
with someone from our fan in our audience.
Where is my music?
That's him. It's Havoc. He was on the screen and he's coming to life. Havoc is here. My goodness. You gotta believe he heard what Noven said. These two monsters are eye to eye.
Come out.
Havoc has got Noven by the throat. Choke slam. He choke slammed Noven. And Jordan with the BEW title just clocked Havoc. Can you imagine what it's gonna be like when Jordan has to defend against Noven and Havoc? These two monsters, there's no chance in hell for the champion. We'll see you at the Backyard Rumble.
Come out, just don't go back there, they're gonna whip your ass.